the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel, not too different from you or me. He worked at Gizmonic Institute, just another face in a red jumpsuit. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We'll send him cheesy movies, the worst we can find. He'll have to sit and watch them all, then we'll monitor his mind. Now keep in mind, Joel can't control where the movies begin or end, because he used those special parts to make his robot friends. Robot, roll call, Cabot, Gypsy, Tom Servo, Crow. You're wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts, then repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Hello, and welcome to Inside the Robot Mind. My guest today is the very wonderful, the very lovely, the very luscious Tom Servo from Mystery Science Theater 3000. Hello, Tom.
Well, hello, everybody. Hello, Crow, and thank you for having me on the show.
Oh, not at all. Thank you for being here.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you.
No,
Commercial sign in 15 seconds.
Oh, thank you.
Would you please get on with it?
Oh, my guest today is Tom Servo. Tom, tell me about that time that you and Morty Gunty were
Commercial
traveling.
sign now.
Oopsie.
Brother, we'll be right back.
I think that went rather well, don't you?
Alligator bit him, crocagator bit him, that's why he's so mean!
We are back. I wish you could have been here during the break. Tom told one of his famous showbiz stories.
Oh, now get this. Now, a certain nun walks into a
but now
bar
you
somewhere
cut that
in
out.
Soho.
What are you guys up to? What are you doing?
Nothing.
The light's been flashing from the mats for a long time. I have to do everything.
Good morning, Deep 13. How may I direct your call? Please hold. Good morning, Deep 13. Oh, Jerry and Sylvia are not at their desk right now. May I route your call? Thank you. Good morning, Deep 13. Please hold. Good morning, Deep 13. Oh, call on line 1, your super duper evilness. I've got Joel and the bots holding on line 2. It's long distance.
Give me Joel.
I'm sending through that call on line 2.
Frank, I'm right here. Put it on the speakerphone.
Doing it, your Trumpness.
Oh, hello, Boobly Oobly. Our invention exchange this week is going to revolutionize the telephone industry.
Right, we've taken an ordinary telephone and combined it with the great taste and wholesomeness of cheese, see? We're talking on it right now. The sound is clear and static-free, and it's a great source of protein.
Yes, and we're also working on the cordless phone. Okay. Well, what do you think, Hockey Buck to the face?
Oh, great. That's great. Not only have you stolen one of my ideas, and I know because I'm looking at my computer right now and it says cheese phone, dated March 78, but you have reached an all-new high of stupidity and evil.
Thank you.
Well, sirs, my invention this week is this handy-dandy CD player blow dryer. It combines the high-powered fashionability of this blow dryer with the stereophonic sound of the CD player. You never again will you have to bother with the old in-salon 8-track model like this, or that old portable cassette model like this. See? Check it out. I'm blowing my hair while I'm blowing my mind, listening to New Age artist and hair specialist John Tesh.
What?
Huh? What?
What do you think, sirs?
Frank, this is the stupidest experiment you've ever come up with. I told... Anyway, Jolie, your experiment this week is another Bert I. Gordon classic.
It's called EarthVsTheSpider. But first, we have a special short feature which you will enjoy. And thank you for using Deep 13 telephone network.
Just send him the movie, Frank.
I think I hate the whole thing.
I'll do it.
Cheese phone. Who would have thought?
So stupid.
Look! Oh, E.C. Bueller must be his day off.
Now, if you take out this ultra-comprehensive sum-deductible type of policy, you're completely insured with an adequate income for life. That is, provided you don't expire before the policy does.
Now, would you
this,
mind
the
going over
Cajun
that
chef?
again? I don't quite understand about
Well, certainly.
this.
You see, it's really very simple. You
It's
pay
called
this small
Herbalife.
premium once a month for 20 years, at the end of which time you're completely covered for life. Now, isn't that simple?
Well, it sounds reasonable.
It's a deal.
Knucklehead Smith makes a sale.
Well, no. The proposition sounds interesting, but...
It's you I don't
I'll
like.
think it over for a few days. Thanks for coming over.
Well, I'll call in a couple days.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Sure.
And stay away from my daughter.
That's funny. Sort of had him. Wonder what I did wrong.
Guess I shouldn't have spit on his rug.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Seemed like a nice guy.
At
At
What he was
first.
talking about.
Hey,
Do
H.L.
you
Mencken.
know that every day someone loses a sale
Or an arm.
or creates a misunderstanding just because he does not speak intelligibly? In the next few minutes, we're
It's
going
Andy
to give
Rooney's
you some
godfather.
examples of good and bad speech and show you the main faults of most speakers. We'll show you some things to do and some things not to do.
Oh, you're over there
The first
now.
thing that every speaker should do is to learn the 3 basic aims of public speaking.
Lie, lie, and lie.
And
One,
check your zipper.
You must be heard.
John Hurd?
2, you must be understood.
Huh? What?
What's that?
3, you must be pleasing.
Do I please you? Do you find me pleasing?
Now remember these 3 points. You must be heard, you must be understood, and you must be pleasing.
Oh, and you must have a
Now,
wire
most of
rack.
us fall short in at least one of these 3 points. For instance,
Well, the fact is, we spent many nights in the
Panties.
jungle
Oopsie. Sorry.
looking for headhunters. One night, just as the
Tap pants.
sun was going
no.
down, we heard a noise in the bushes. Something was
Dance belt.
creeping towards
Oh,
us.
no.
All of a sudden, it attacked us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It
was,
attacked us.
Gatted about.
An ostrich. Now, this ostrich.
What a
was-
pathetic loser.
many of us clutter up our speech with uhs and ers.
Yeah.
And in this way, we create vocal static.
Yeah.
We can be heard, yes. And we can be understood.
Yes.
But we're dull and boring.
Oh.
Now, here's another typical example.
This man's wearing a push-up bra. Now he's pleasing.
Student government is something we've all worked for. And now that we have it, we must make it work for us. We have all given our time and our ideas and our strength.
Please don't hit
possible,
me,
and now we
please.
must cherish it, nourish it, and make it live.
Poor child.
Most of our audience can't make out what she is saying.
And what a wire
So
rack.
she's not heard, she's not understood, and she's not very pleasing. Now let's look once more.
Funny thing happened up there in the station. See, I was sitting there waiting for the fellas. We were going
I
out.
was under the bleachers at the
The guy
ball
come up
game,
to me
and that's when the
gave me a
cop
big
chased me out and
sign
asked me what I was doing.
Put
Yeah,
me
pretty
in
much.
his seat, and I said, Mister, I said, this isn't your seat. You see, I've been sitting here a whole lot longer than you seem to think I have. I think that
Garrison
since this
Keillor.
seat,
He's got it all wrong.
belongs
He's
to
the
me,
dummy
that this
and the
seat-
ventriloquist.
It's not hard to find fault
Don't
with that
worry,
speaker.
we've had him put down.
Many of his listeners won't be able to understand him, and those that do
Well, wish you
won't
were
admire
dead.
his sloppy speech. Do you know
That I have little bunnies
that
painted
the
on my
trouble with
knees.
most of
I
the
do.
speakers we have heard can be traced to one thing.
Tight under things.
Practically all of us would be better speakers if it were not for this one big fault.
Carelessness?
Huh?
Yes, carelessness is at the root of
This
most of
doesn't
the
look
ills of poor speech. If this speaker would concentrate upon overcoming his speech fault of saying and he could be an interesting and effective speaker. Does carelessness make you this type of speaker?
Think about it, won't you? Thank you.
Now, this girl is marked by carelessness
And the devil.
because she speeds over the words of her speech just to get them said. And she drops her voice at the end of sentences. So
And
her
she
audience
drops
has
to the floor and
difficulty
rolls
in
her eyes
hearing
into the
and
back of her head.
understanding her. Is carelessness making you this type of speaker?
Think about it, won't you? Thank you.
Or is your carelessness the same as that of the man who runs his words together, mumbles, drops his G's,
Drops
and
his
uses
pants and
generally
robs convenience
sloppy
stores.
speech? Have you found yourself yet? Do you know what your careless speech habits are? The important thing is to recognize the trouble and then take steps to correct it.
And then crush it
Now
like a
let's see if we can
cockroach.
help you. First,
Don't
every
open beer
good
bottles with
speaker
your
should
teeth.
practice opening the mouth wider than usual as he or she speaks.
And fresh breath,
In this
please.
way, the words can flow out and the audience can easily hear you. Speak with life and animation, yet speak deliberately. Use plenty of lip and tongue action. This helps you to enunciate clearly, so you will be understood.
And don't forget the wire rack.
Speak in low, full tones, so that what you say will be pleasing and appealing to the ear.
And potent.
Don't let your voice be high, shrill, and unpleasant just because you're a little excited. Keep it low and pleasing.
I like it that way.
Speak
Well, here's
with
young George
variety.
Patton, a patriot and into
Change
high-grade
pace
weed.
so that each sentence doesn't sound just like the other.
When
If
David
you
Dukes
want to
is
keep your
elected,
audience
we will
interested,
take over the
Your
country.
manner of speaking must be pleasant and interesting.
Do I please
And
you?
finally, let your voice and speaking manner reflect your own personality. Let it be sincere and typical of you, rather than stilted and stagey. For
Like me.
Ladies, I'm so glad to see you all here and see you looking so well.
It's an Aunt B
Our
convention.
subject this afternoon is flowers. Don't you just adore flowers?
She is one hot
Do
mama.
you see what I mean? Now, what she really meant to say was this.
My life is a hollow
I'm awfully glad
lie.
that you've come out today, ladies. Glad to see you looking so well. The subject of our discussion is flowers, one of which I'm particularly fond.
Poppies.
I know that many of you, too, share my great enthusiasm for this subject.
The idea is to be interesting. Interesting but real.
Firm yet yielding
Now,
to the
are there any
touch.
questions?
Professor Bueller,
Yes?
won't people think I'm peculiar if I start speaking differently than I ever have before?
People think that already,
Now,
you
that's a
dope.
good point. But I don't think you need worry about it. You see, your speaking voice will become more adequate
like
as
Brenda
you practice
Vaccaro.
the rules of good speaking. And your friends won't think that you're peculiar. On the other hand, they're more likely to admire you
For having the
for
courage to
having
come out in
improved
public.
your manner of speaking. Speak audibly, so you may be heard.
John heard.
Speak distinctly, so you may be understood. And speak with life and enthusiasm, so you may be pleasing.
And get yourself a good wire rack.
And remember that good speech will be a great asset to you always. It is the mark of a cultured person and a well-developed personality.
And a good friend.
Take pride in your voice and your speaking manner. Take pride in the way you sound.
Put out some chips or something.
have
Didn't your
only
mother
one
teach you
voice.
anything?
Be careful how you use it.
But go off.
Look, there's a hammer and a sickle in that eye. Beware.
The commie thread.
Speech! 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 Woo! Speech! Woo! Speech! Lip and tongue action! Woo! Woo! Author! Say, impressive. This film's a capital idea. The seal of approval.
Well, good night, everybody. Gotta go.
Okay.
Wouldn't you know it?
Hey, Charlotte, it spells out a word.
Earth Versus by Walt Whitman.
Ah.
No.
I'm putting my money on the spider.
Yeah.
Hey, this film's slipping us a Mickey. What?
Rather be slipped a fin.
Ooh.
Hey, do you bet Jack Webb's in this, huh?
Suppose. That's cute.
The spider keeps eating the credits.
No. Shirley falls, and it's not my fault. It's our old pal Bert.
Yeah, Rolling Stone gathers no Marty Moss.
Suppose not.
Well, it's just a credit line.
Hey, Paul Michael's father. Paul.
That's Glazer.
Oh.
Oh, assistant technical effects? Honey, hand me that Tonka truck.
What a bird.
Gorog, great screenplay.
No spiders were squished, stepped on, flushed, or made to suffer any emotional distress during the making of this film. One spider did die of old age. We have 2 letters from doctors confirming this.
Scared yet?
I'm shaking, people. They're not very proud of these people.
Who would be?
Spider seems to be shorting out, sir.
I was blocking the union seal.
It's getting too close.
Come into my parlor, said the spider to the titles.
Spider by Spencer's Gifts.
Neat.
Anytown, USA.
Good place. Hey, you're driving on the sidewalk. Hey!
I'm liquid metal.
Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I drive a truck, I'm butt ugly, and I hate spiders. My lips are big.
That dad of mine, he's so thoughtful. And a nightgown, too.
No.
Hey, he filled the light.
I'm guessing the film is not about him.
We're sorry that had to happen. Now let's get back to our story in Cleantown, USA.
Why don't I feel fresh?
Hey, Carol, wait.
Hi, Goonie.
Hi, Mike.
Did you hear about your dad?
Hey, wake up. This is Mike, remember?
Boy with a golden heart and the memory of an elephant.
And the teeth of a chipmunk.
Look, I remembered, see?
Something to remember your dad by.
Happy birthday, Carol.
Thanks.
So aren't you going to open it?
I'll have to return it first.
What's wrong?
It's Dad. He didn't come home last night.
So what? You know it doesn't mean a thing.
If it ain't got that swing.
I mean, you know how he is.
Yeah, he's a boozy drunkard.
Oh! What do you mean I know how he is?
Slap him.
Nothing.
Just annoying my girlfriend. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Oh, you're right, Mike.
Where
Dad's
did
gutter
he come
swill.
from last night?
Well, he went to Springdale yesterday to buy me a present. He said he'd be back before dinner last night, but he still hasn't come back yet.
Well, that doesn't mean a thing, Carol. I mean, it isn't the first time.
Oh!
You're mean, Mike.
That's why I love you.
I don't want your silly present either. Here.
Dobie! Dobie! That Dobie.
Oh, teacher, no. I'm sorry I talked in class. Oh, God.
Okay, who's
The
next?
electrons jump from one electrode to the other because of the difference in the electrical potential between the 2 poles. Now, this one is the negative pole, from which electricity flows to the positive pole. We call the positive pole what?
Lech Walesa.
Correct. The negative pole?
Now, what don't I know my butt from?
If the voltage applied to these electrodes is increased to a greater amplitude,
I'm
the electrical
submissive
arc
in a
in turn will be
50s
greater.
kind of way.
The larger the arc becomes, the more dangerous it is to anything that may be placed in its path. And one thing to remember is that the flow of electrons is always from the negative to the positive. The reason for this is that the positive pole has higher electrical potential. On a simple voltaic cell, the positive electrode is made of copper. The negative of
Don't
zinc.
write this down. I'm just making it up.
A similar experiment to the one we've conducted here was recently carried out at Wisconsin Tech, using a voltage many thousands of times greater, which produced a spark closely simulating actual
Bite
lightning.
me,
It isn't the
hey.
voltage that creates the hazard, it's the amount of current flow. If a man were to come in contact with a high voltage without a direct path to ground, it's probable that he wouldn't be harmed. However, if the circuit's
Okay, you can borrow my car. The
current will flow
pain, the
unhampered,
pain.
causing him to be electrocuted. Now for our next experiment. If Mike, Carol, and Joe have finished their business.
Oh!
Ooh, it's Shane High School. What a burn.
Woo! Hey, looks like Joe owns the kooky old Munsters car.
Yeah, it looks like a hearse.
I can't blame people for what they think.
They're driving in a hot tub.
He must have run into some of his old cronies and stayed in town. He had his paycheck with him. I know it isn't true. Not this time.
You talking to me? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
I know something's happened to him.
Sure it did. Maybe he ran out of gas. He'd never meet anybody on this road.
Hmm?
Hold everything. What do you call that?
Oh, that's just a dead father. A dead father! Oh, no!
Oh, my God!
Your dad's a tree?
Funny stuff. I don't get it.
Weird.
Stuck to the tree up there and switched across the highway. I guess between two trees.
Who would do a thing like that?
I don't know. I don't even know what this stuff is.
I don't know. Big spider, maybe?
Both hands on the bat rope,
An
kids.
accident around here or something.
It's a giant dreadlock.
There was a guy
Oh, Marley must be
driving along
here.
last night, hits this thing stretched across the highway and
Who knows?
cracks it up.
It cracks me up.
See the glass?
Kooks me out.
Huh?
That's Dad's glass.
Too good for Joe's tires, would it?
Oh, yuck. Do you have any moist towelettes?
You know, maybe that's what happened to your old man.
Oh.
Be nice.
Where is he now?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that, Carol. He's probably hanging around some garage waiting for a busted fender to get fixed.
Or else he's on the side of the road, his head caved in like a ripe melon, face down in a pool of it. Hey, what did I say?
It's black joke soap. I love it. Huh?
Carol with love, Dad.
Dear Carol, I'm dead.
So when he dropped
Enjoy.
it when the accident happened, what of it?
If he was all right, he wouldn't leave it laying here. And if he was in a garage, he'd call Mother and let her know.
Well, who said he was all right?
What's that down there?
There's no pickup truck.
That's what Dad was driving.
Okay, you're right, he's dead. Why can't I ever win an argument?
Okay, so let's go down there and see. Okay, so maybe your dad just parked the truck down there and like vandal squirrels came in and ripped the door off and broke the windshield and stuff.
Could happen.
Maybe that's what it is.
Dad?
Dad.
Dad?
Oh, look, the spider stripped the truck for parts. Smart spider.
Good thing you got out of it in time.
Yeah, good thing he was thrown through the windshield.
Dad! Dad!
What good'll that do?
Well, if he's hurt, he could still be around somewhere.
That's right, he could be.
Oh, hey, neat, I just put my foot into a pile of goo that was once your dad's face. Now I know what to do.
He went in the cave.
Oh, he wouldn't go in there.
I never believed those stories about the cave. Maybe he doesn't either. You know, it got pretty cold last night. Suppose he couldn't walk far. I wanted to, well, keep warm until help came. Come on, let's go take a look.
Maybe he got in there and found a bag of groceries and a mattress, and maybe there's a lamp and a phone and stuff, and maybe he probably met some really nice old couple who cooked him breakfast and made sure they'd have a lot.
Wait a minute, go through this again. I'm not getting this.
Well, the deal is, when we get back to Earth, I want to make $1 bazillion writing screenplays, you know, like Roadhouse and Next to Kin and stuff. So if you two wouldn't mind helping me out, we could do sort of reader's theater, you know, and we'd read my latest screenplay and then do kind of note session afterwards. Is that okay?
You know, Crow, we're friends and everything, but whenever I perform, I gotta get some kind of compensation. You understand?
Oh, sure. How about $8?
Great, super. That's all I need.
Okay, you can invoice me. I'll shoot you out a check.
Fine.
Can we get going on this, you guys?
Oh, sure. Okay. It's called Earth versus Soup. Okay.
Why soup?
What?
Soup?
Oh, yeah, I'm capturing that Cold War flavor. You know, giant ants, giant spiders, giant soup. I was going to call it Earth versus the giant Wendy O. Williams, or Earth versus a muffin, or Earth versus Peter Himmelman.
Crow, why soup?
Well, read it and see.
Sure.
Okay. All right, let's go. Okay, here we go. Earth versus Soup by Crow T. Robot.
Cute.
Okay, scene opens at the local greasy spoon called Bennigan T. Puppy Ranchers. Ben Sweetland, the town goat washer, orders his breakfast from Sweet Marie.
I'm Ben Sweetland. I see. Okay. You know, Marie, Southern accent, okay?
Yeah, that's great.
I got a big day coming up. Why don't you give me the Wyatt Earp 6-gun wagon wheel skillet scramble galhandra with a side of dookie links and Well, say, what's the soup today, Sweet Marie, my little sock puppet, you?
Why, Ben, you watch yourself, you little cider press, you. I don't think you want the soup today. You see, Scabby was mixing up a batch of uranium-235 in the same pot as today's soup, which, by the way, is our California cornucopia vegetable jubilee.
Well, that don't make no never mind to me. Bring me a bowl of that, my little corn fritter.
Okay, but it's your funeral.
Dun, dun, dun.
What?
Nothing. Just go on. Okay. Oh, this is a good part. Okay.
Okay. Hey, Scabby, I need a Willy Wonka on a skull cap with a side of rat tails. Oh, and give me a bucket of slop. Scabby. Oh, no. Dear Lord, no. And then it just goes on like that.
Yeah, come on, read them all.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh, my heavens, no. Oh, God, oh, Porgy, oh, my dear heavens, no.
Come on, read them all.
There's 6 pages of no's here, Crow.
Well, you think that's enough to convey the raw terror she must feel as a giant ball of California cornucopia vegetable jubilee slithers towards her on all fours, its hellish maw
Wait a minute. All fours? Soup on all fours?
Of course. What do you think, soup is a biped?
Well, look, Crow, although I thought that Sweet Marie was your most richly drawn female character yet, I felt there were flaws in her motivation as she moved through the plot.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, and what day was this, anyway?
Well, my backstory says Monday.
Well, it would never
These two, they can have more fun alone than anybody else I know. Enjoy.
I'm sorry, I thought it had no texture.
Well, I planned that.
Oh, well, then nice.
It says, danger, weak plot ahead. This means you.
Hey, we found the Bat Cave. Be careful, I'm right there.
No, it's the Dead Dad Cave, next to her 4 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Buddy Ebsen's been here.
Find anything, Mike?
No, I didn't find your dad's hat.
He could be in there.
I don't know. Wait a minute. Maybe I better go and you wait here, will you?
Oh, be careful. Mike?
What?
You won't go very far, will you? People have gone in there and never come out again.
No, that was Injun Joe's cave, dear. Remember?
Mr. Carroll's dad? Mr. Carroll's dad?
Mike?
I'm doing it!
Oh, I told you to stay outside. What's the idea of following me?
I forgot.
Mike, I'm scared of being alone.
Oh, aren't we all?
Do you see any sign of him?
No, it wouldn't be right here near the opening if you wanted to keep warm. Wouldn't go a little further in.
I'm going with you.
Oh, I broke a heel. Carry me. Yeah.
It's Carol's dad's cavern.
Hey, they walked to Arizona.
Oh, cool.
This looks like the hideout of Mr. Freeze.
It's no use. It doesn't seem to be in here either.
Oh, let's not give up yet, please, Mike.
Who said anything about giving up? We're just getting started.
Yeah, we'll give up in a minute.
This cave is supposed to go way back under that mountain forever.
Dad? Dad?
Batman loves Robin. Penguin bites. I can't read the rest of it.
Dad?
Boy, your dad sure picked a great cave to die in.
Dad?
Didn't know they piled it that high.
Ooh. Echo.
How will we ever find him in a place this big?
Get a map.
They're in somebody's tonsils.
Mike, let's go this way.
Oh, suddenly you're Magellan?
Dad? Dad?
Beautiful.
For my next number, I'll sing Mom, Mom.
Whoa-oh. A little louder. There you go.
Looks like Dad had it in for her. It's a popsicle, kind of.
Did your dad look like this, Carol?
Yep, it's a big pork link sausage. Jimmy Deed tried to kill you.
How do they make that pure pork sausage?
Well, they take some pork.
Don't ask.
Go ahead. I'll be back here. Oh, you might want to stop shrieking for your dad.
Nice backup.
This is a really neat date. We're having an adventure just like the Goonies.
Dad?
What? Oh, sorry, just kidding, Carol.
Face.
Hi, Carol. Did you get my present?
They're in Michael Jackson's basement.
Better go back.
I think you're right.
But I can't go without...
Checking to see if there's any meat left on them.
We might as well look a little further, I guess.
Hey, you guys got a sandwich or something? I'm famished.
You know what I always say, you can never be too rich or too thin. That's one of my favorites.
The anxious edge.
Look
I
out.
can't see.
Oh!
How come we can see and you can't?
Oh, this is the Cave of the Flying Wolandas.
Are you okay, Carol?
I think so.
Hey, it's a Sealer Posturepedic. I just ripped off the
It's thing
tag,
we
though.
fell in.
I don't know. Awfully sticky, though. Can't really get loose.
Oh, have a little wine, maybe?
It's just like glue.
Oh, great. I can finish my tarantula car model. Cool. Oh, wow.
It's like
With
that
slicks
ropey
and
stuff we
magnet.
found up on the road.
What's that noise?
I don't know. Maybe something unspeakably horrible. Oh, that's just a theremin. Don't worry.
It's a regular net we're on, you know that?
As compared to what?
An irregular net?
I suppose.
Wholesale?
There it is again.
Sounds like someone or something has asthma.
Yeah, get him a Primatine Mist. Oh.
Oh, come on. It's only a process shot, honey. Don't worry. It's nowhere near us.
Ooh.
Oh, well, see ya, Carol. I gotta go.
Hey, there's a time and place for that.
Now's not the time.
Okay, wait a second. I gotta... Mike and Carol were here. Okay, let's go.
Hey, come back. I'm actually beneficial. I eat harmful household pests. Jim Morrison drank my venom.
Household pets?
Great effect. He's climbing on a postcard.
Ooh.
Did your dad like Bran?
I can't say for sure without having it analyzed, but it does look like a large piece of natural silk.
What did we tell you?
But that doesn't necessarily prove there's a giant spider. That part's pretty hard to swallow.
But we
I knew an
saw
old
it.
lady who swallowed a spider.
My son is not in the habit of lying, Mrs. Kingman.
That isn't what Helen meant.
Not much.
Whether we believe their story or not, the man to see about it is the sheriff.
But we didn't see the
Sure,
deputy.
see the sheriff.
Sure.
We did.
He didn't believe them.
That's it. I'm calling Pants World now.
Hey, it's Alan Hale and Stuart Pankin.
Hello.
Sheriff's office.
Rock stupid cops.
Oh, yes, Mr. Kingman. What can I do for you? Well, don't go yet. It's only that high school teacher.
One more game.
Well, you know these teenagers as well as I do, Mr. Kingman. Yeah, what will they pull
Hopped
next,
up on goofballs, you know.
Spiders. I told them to bring me one, and I'd believe it.
Well, I can't say I blame you, Sheriff. Naturally, I didn't call you up to get you to investigate abnormal insect life. But Flynn's still
I
missing.
love him.
The youngsters found traces of him out there.
How do they?
You may be doing yourself a favor if you looked into that.
Well, you took the words right out of my mouth, Mr. Kingman.
And you took a donut out of
The
my
matter
mouth.
is, I've got my
Just
deputy
one
Sanders
more.
I
out
love
rounding
those.
up a search party right now. Get half a dozen men. Spencer, Haskell, maybe old Jake, anyone else that isn't busy.
Biscuits,
Bring the
coleslaw.
gas.
Just get the meal maker.
See.
Well, I'll need those two kids with us to point things out. And If you want to come along too, that's fine.
You know, I think that's Gary Bussey's dad.
Oh, don't you worry. We'll bring rifles in case
Maybe just
we
Gary Bussey.
run into that spider.
Well, speaking of spiders, are you sure rifles are just the thing? Insects have a pretty simple nervous system, Sheriff. You could plug holes in one all day and never hit a vital spot.
Oh, it's fun.
If you want to be on the safe side, call the pest control people in Springdale. Have them send out all the DDT they can find.
Good. Spider. What next?
So I was sitting by myself and I said, "Spider!" Cracked me up.
You smell like chicken.
What the hell is that?
Well, bring your bug juice and let's go.
Hey, what are we using it on?
Does it make any difference?
Well, I've got to mix the DDT according to what you want killed.
What'll I tell him, Professor? Spiders?
2 to 4% solution is the usual dose.
Make it 50.
I'll have to charge you extra.
Hey, we're on double golden slasher time, guys. He said 50. Let's do it.
Oops, slipped on a little of your dad there. I'll have to throw my shoe in the grave. little joke.
Cute.
I suppose you're going to tell me this is your dad's truck and the spider did this.
Spider.
Okay, bunny hop, everybody. Let's make this fun.
All right. Well, I got to squeeze through here. Watch out for your dad's head.
Oh, everybody venerate the truck as you go. It's a hoot.
Come on, Pokey.
Now I suppose you're going to tell me this is a cave.
Oh, I broke my heel. Carry me.
Which way, kids?
Straight ahead.
Now, why did they invite the milkman?
Oh, something new is coming to town.
Can't tell the difference with their hats off.
It looks like you had this room done in early Paleolithic here.
Hey, this music wasn't here before.
Al Glasser on the scene.
Some place. Make a nice Elks Hall, you know that?
Where would the Brewmeister and the pull tabs go?
You think we'll find that girl's pa in here alive?
Hell no.
We
Oh,
might.
sorry.
Spiders have a habit of studying their prey with venom and storing them in a silk bag till they're ready to feed on them.
Like an Anne
Eat them up, I
Klein?
suppose.
Not quite. They drain the liquid from the bodies, leaving only the skin and bones.
Oh, so we're looking for a
I
drunk
know what
spider.
mind you've got. All right, let's look for Flynn. And don't lose sight of the man next to you. No sense in anyone getting lost.
Look for a dried guy in a silk bag. Pass it down.
Buddy up and enjoy the scenery. No sense in wasting that.
Wait a minute, it says Arnie Saknussemm on
This
this
is a
wall.
waste of time. You know something? I haven't seen a spider yet, and I don't think we will.
You will if he's still there.
It'd be just our luck if he'd moved into the next county.
I don't think you'll be disappointed. There's something in here, all right. You naturally expect to find a certain amount of wildlife in a cave, rats, mice, bats, and so on.
The occasional Japanese soldier.
You don't. They've been frightened out.
I'm Batman.
Oh, now we have to pay Jack Nicholson.
No wildlife, eh, Kingman?
Not anymore.
That's about as big as they come, I'd say.
I wouldn't handle it if I were you. It might have rabies.
Or girl germs.
I know that theremin's around here somewhere.
There, you happy now? I buried it.
There, it's buried.
Want to say a few words over it, Sheriff?
Sure. There, Lord, we're gathered to... Oh, yeah,
All the snaps in the front, you dummy.
It's your father.
Oh, it's Rose Kennedy. Looking good.
Hey, is that Statler or Waldorf?
When you get back to town, make out a coroner's report. Just put down Jack Flynn as the name.
Dry's the game.
Cause of death,
It was the spider. Drained all the liquid out of his body.
just put down cause
Cannon.
unknown and let the coroner worry about the rest.
Put some lotion on him or something. He looks like hell.
That's the trouble with you eggheads. You jump to conclusions. I know what I see, and I see a dead man. But I don't see any spider.
Don't pretend to know wine, but I know what I like.
Where was the web?
Right through there. Wait a minute, you don't know what you're doing. You can't just walk in there.
Why not?
You think I'm going to die a horrible death like her old man? I'm kidding. Were you close to him?
Ah, nonsense. Some circus act from out of town did that.
Yeah. Ooh, big. Nick.
Find any giant spiders, Sheriff? No, shut up. Get that DDT in here quick.
PDQ, ASAP, USOB.
Here, you better put these on.
I suggest you spray that whole cavern so it'll get it when it comes back.
Hey, who ordered the Hunan beef?
Yeah, they all look like spy versus spy now.
All right, get in the car.
All right, you jump in there. You die first.
You know, this is great. It's really quite comfortable. It's nice.
Get down here. You have got to be kidding me, pal.
You know, those guys are pretty much toast or, you know, light snack at least.
Ooh. Sounds like Jim Morrison. I love it when my food's delivered. Uh-oh.
No, Dr. Earhart, no! So that's what happened to him.
Wow.
Enjoy. Oh, get a giant paper towel and smush it. Ooh. Not him.
He
Spider.
died as he lived, with jelly all over his face. Ooh.
Oh. Never be able to lift him.
Ooh.
Oh, it's been a big day. I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
Carol?
Hey, I've got her. She's mine.
Do you think it'd be better if I talked to your mother first?
No, thanks. I can do it.
I really believe you can.
Mm-hmm.
The box with a bracelet.
Are you sure you had it?
Better go back.
It was in this pocket. Maybe I dropped it in there.
You can't go back there now. The place is full of gas.
That was me. I'm sorry.
We'll come back some other time together.
Nice shooting, Mr. Carson.
Hey, Haskell, when you get back to town, tell old Warren to get right out here and board this entrance up.
Right, Sheriff.
Well, if you do, I'd suggest you put a big wide door in it. The whole world is going to want to come here and take a look at that thing down there.
Well, what's your idea? That the
Water
town should
slide,
charge
maybe?
admission?
That isn't what I was thinking of. You know what we eggheads are like, Sheriff. We want to know why this, how come that, what about the other.
Can't finish
It's a matter of
sentence.
scientific interest to find out what made that creature tick.
Hey, you got some deputy
Well,
on your
it's
face.
too late now. It's dead.
The spider is. But not the principle that caused it to grow. That's still for us to discover.
Well, why bother?
We have to put an end to it. Otherwise, there may be more giant spiders coming into the world. They may even be hatching from their eggs in some remote spot right now. Do you realize how easy it would be for them to overcome us humans? Then instead of being the hunters, we'd become the hunted.
Heavy.
They'd be our masters. They'd live on us.
What would you suggest the sheriff's office of River Falls do about it, Mr. Kingman?
Close the beaches.
Bring that spider up into the
wrong
daylight.
movie.
Time to go, guys.
Studied properly.
Well, if you want to do it, go ahead. Leave me out. It's
What a
not my
dickweed.
job, and I don't want any part of it.
Okay, Sheriff.
We are spiders.
This is gonna be really cool.
On the count of 4, let's wail. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's rock this mother! Ho, Gypsy, this isn't some frivolous, stupid bubblegum music we're trying to play. This is an ambitious rock opera.
Yeah, kind of like what Kiss would play, you know?
Joel, I got news for you. Kiss were never cool.
Well, everybody back at Ashwaubenon in high school used to love Kiss.
Oh, great. You spent your adolescence with a bunch of geeky losers, and now it's our cross to bear?
Nobody calls the Ashwaubenon Jaguars a bunch of geeky losers.
Come on, Joel. We were thinking our rock opera would be more along the lines of 70s progressive rock bands like Yes, Gentle Giant, King Crimson, Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Oh, take it easy. That's okay, honey. Don't ever mention Emerson, Lake and Palmer around Gypsy. Okay. Take it easy. That's okay. Okay, let's wail, you guys.
Spider!
We are Spider! 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! Kimba, give me rocket number 9.
What the hector Alonzo's going on? What's all that racket down there?
Well, it's just us. We're getting ready to play our rock opera.
You don't have a permit for electronic instruments. I'm sorry. Nobody said anything about that.
Hey, who are you anyway, Pops?
I'm from the planet Ziffalodian. We provide maintenance and janitorial services for the universe. I'm the custodian of the 7th galaxy.
Wow, a custodian from the 7th galaxy who's from the planet Ziffalodian? He's perfect for a rock opera.
You have got to be kidding me. A rock opera? Is it femmy like Kiss, or is it boring and pretentious like Emerson, Lake and Palmer?
Oh, no, Gypsy! Brain salad surgery!
Hey, don't blame me. I didn't do it.
Don't worry, I'll beam some sawdust over to you. Just let me get it out of my locker, check my keys here. Oh, I gotta go. There's a pep rally on Tralfamadore. I gotta get a good seat. Be quiet, for God's sake. Keep it down.
Great. Now we've got to clean up Gypsy's mess. Geez, those high school janitors are always so weird and creepy.
Yeah, but we should chip in and buy him something for Christmas, you know?
Yeah, actually, that stuff would go really good with our new Spidor stage set. Let's wail. Spidors are go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got it. I'd like to know what that janitor has to do with anything.
Just about to wail.
Sweating like, thanks.
Oh, those things chafe.
Usually, if nature produces a freak, it dies immediately because it can't adapt itself to life.
Kind of like Hudson Hawk.
It's what we ordinarily call a bird spider.
Yeah, this one's called a big flippin' bird spider.
Perfect phrase. Perfect in every detail.
What's the matter with Spider?
On the floor, Four Eyes.
Fraser, you hurt?
Come on, Joey, you gonna take that from him? He's just a big dumb spider. Come on.
Sure it's dead. Well, how come it kicked me? It's just a muscular contraction. Galvani's reaction, it's called. It often happens.
Not to me, it doesn't. If it can do that when it's dead, I sure hate to meet it somewhere alive.
You know, you are funny, friend. I don't think he's funny. Daddy's dead and everyone's making jokes.
This music's making me retch, Mom. Turn it off.
Oh, still upset about Dad? That gutter snipe would have traded you for a case of German beer any old day.
I can't help it, Mother.
I know. I loved him too.
Sometimes, like the day he was sober.
I keep thinking it was my fault.
Well, granted.
How could it be?
Never would have happened if he hadn't gone to get me that present.
Good point.
I've lost him.
You mustn't think of it that way, Carol.
Why
Mom's
did I
all
have to
broken
drop
up.
it in that cave? I wanted so much to keep it, Mother.
Forget about it now, dear. You have your homework to get ready for tomorrow.
I don't want you getting bad grades just 'cause Dad's worm food.
Oh, and I forgot. Mike called you twice before you got home from school. and said he would be at his father's theater.
His father!
What's on TV?
Dial 1-900-BORING-BOYFRIEND. He'd love to talk to you about his uncle from Milwaukee.
Right now.
Hello, Mr. Simpson. Can I talk to Mike?
Hey! What kind of sin must a man commit in a single lifetime? Cool.
Mike, you want it on the phone.
And get my shirts from the laundry.
Oh boy, I get to walk past that poster again. Cool.
Everywhere. Oh,
Hello?
Bert.
Hi, Mike. This is Carol. You said you'd take me out to the cave to find the bracelet.
I
You don't mean right now, do you?
If you can get away. Please, Mike.
Oh, Carol, not today. My dad just got in a new picture, and I haven't even seen it yet. Something about puppet people. It sounds pretty wild.
Oh, shame on you, Bert I. Gordon.
Okay, Carol. I think I can borrow Joe's car again.
Only don't come by the house for me. I don't want Mother to know I'm going out there.
All right, I'll be down at the corner in 15 minutes.
I'll be waiting.
I'll see you, Dad. I got a date now.
Where will you be?
Yeah.
I said, where will you be if I want you?
Wait, aren't you going to watch that wonderful Bert I. Gordon movie?
Well, it looks like an ad for Dockers.
Yeah. Old high school.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, where you going with that gun in your hand?
Hi. Hey, you remember that $5 I loaned you?
Sure, it was last Christmas, and I paid it back.
Well, all I mean is, I'm your friend. You know that,
You want to borrow $5?
Oh, no. Could Carol and I use your wagon for a couple of hours?
Again? What's the big deal?
What, do I have sucker stamped to my head?
Look, we're friends, Joe. Just remember that.
Why don't you come to the rehearsal?
Look, my mom is getting tired. Are we friends or aren't we?
Okay. The car's in the driveway. You'll find the keys
The
in
glove compartment. Where else?
Why do I have so many friends?
Thanks, Joe.
Hey, he's Harvey Keitel. Oh, the pig.
Come on, Joe. We got problems. No soap. It's off
Hey,
limits.
it's a
I
fat
told
Marty
you.
Milner.
Friend.
Look, we gotta get in. The dance is tomorrow night. Well, the cats will have a blast if we don't swing solid.
Yeah, what he said.
Hey, let's get the janitor.
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 Oh, not with
That's
Mr.
how it
Egg still
fits
in there.
Well, they can't hang us for trying, can they? Hugo!
Hugo.
Hey, Hugo!
Hugo.
Looking for his car?
Oh!
There he is.
Someone threw up? Got some sawdust?
Gotta develop our talents.
I didn't have to use the auditorium until further notice, the principal's orders.
No can do. The drama classes, though.
I can't help that. Kingman is just here checking up. Told me particular not to let nobody in.
Particular.
Well, didn't mean us. He meant squares. We're the coolest zoologists in town.
No, sirree. The moving people are coming here tonight to move that thing to the university.
Help me find my
That's all
chin.
you want to do afterwards.
In the dead of night, Hugo, we're only little kids.
What are you talking about? You're 42.
Well, all right, you monsters.
Rubbish nigger berber.
And now I want you to behave yourself. Don't monkey with that thing.
Dig that? Now, the first guy who steps on Daddy Longlegs is going to hear from Hugo.
Yeah, I gotta go play with my pig, Arnold.
Hey.
Great.
Oh, imagine if they had the budget to show it all.
Look, Spider, all of us got together and voted you out.
It's big, all right. Hey, maybe the drama class is through with the auditorium. Let's blow this place. It gives me the creeps.
What is it, Superman? Chickening out?
Well, certainly not.
Well, then let's stop goofing off, huh?
Oh, that's a nice process shot. Okay, we'll open with Rite of Spring and then kick into blue suede shoes,
Start
people.
with the opening number. And don't go to sleep on it. Play with everything you've got.
Especially the instruments.
Sorry.
Play
You know-
good and loud.
More rock bands could use conductors.
It's the new Christie Minstrels.
Hey, what goes on here?
It's the drama class. What else?
All right, either you come in or get out. Don't stand there and scream. We're rehearsing.
Theater freaks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.5.
I missed the downbeat.
Well, okay, let's go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, they walked right through us.
That's weird.
Oh, he's doing his Charlie Callis. I think this guy peaked in high school. Come on, Boogie. Everybody, come on.
Oh, now they're voguing.
Yep. Strike a pose.
Jeez, I hate this music. Don't you know any Spider John Corner?
Come on! Hey, swing it, cats. Woo! You know, they should really get that guy a stool.
Hike up your pants now. Hike, hike, hike up. Hey, you almost see your knees.
I got 8 legs. I want to dance. Whoa! Girl catching.
Hey,
Get
it's Dennis
me.
Miller on drums.
I'm somebody rich cha-cha.
Come on, everybody, do the dorky old white guy.
Gotta dance.
Legs diamond.
Say. Huh? No.
Louie, come on.
No. Come on, play Melancholy Baby, quick.
Oh, someone must have puked big time. I'll get extra sawdust.
Whoa! I'm gonna lock them kids in there.
Whoa.
Not the wrestling trophies.
Oh, no.
Wait for the beep.
Wait for the beep. Nobody's home. Nobody's home. Nobody's home. Nobody's home. Nobody's home.
The count is up 5, $325.
Hello, Frank Sinatra Jr. residence. Can I help you?
Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, no. Not a crane shot. No, no, not the crane shot. No.
Mammy, how I love you.
Your little boy.
Mr. Oh My God, crunch, crunch.
Hello?
Look, spit out whatever you're chewing and start over.
Anyone comes for me, I'll be at Sanders' funeral. I'll get it.
Phone talking.
Pete Sanders was. You've got plenty
Nice
to live up
smock, Gramps.
to. Sheriff's Office, Caglesby.
Ellen Hale Jr. I said you look like Ellen Hale Jr.
All right, Mr. Kingman. I'll meet you at the school. You stay here and answer the phone.
Helen.
What is it, Art?
Hey, where'd that come
It'd be a
from?
good idea if you stayed inside the house for a while.
Oh, well, I was just going to take the baby for his checkup and do some shopping for dinner.
Stay in the house, Helen, no matter what. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Oh, and I'll need the baby for bait.
Dad seems pretty mad. He's not my real father, is he?
Hyman, stop driving so fast.
Wow, it's a soapbox derby racer.
Bet they had their dad help build it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a pivotal scene in the film.
Oh, plot point. Hey, Bucko, nice car.
That baby really gets good mileage.
I bet it does.
The fins.
Some kid's supposed to be scared or something.
Yeah. Recess. Fun from home with it.
Oh, say, does anyone know where the plant is? Or the mattress company?
This is a good place to hide. I hide here a lot.
I'll just be going then. I gotta get the groceries. Start. Come on, baby. No, sorry, I can't give you a ride, but I've got a thing with my doing, and oh, am.
Yeah, for crying out loud. Come on, get in, dummy. Get in.
Don't worry, you won't get past the tree. That's where the shot stops.
Yep.
See?
It's the special effects siren! Everybody run!
No, one long wail means giant spider warning, or is it a watch? I keep forgetting.
Conditions are right for a giant spider.
You know, life is simple here at Grover's Corner. Joe Dokes, he wasn't a very good driver.
He's nursing a sick friend.
Hey, it's crazy days in downtown Buffalo. Everything must go. Everything is marked down.
Door handle, honey. Open the door handle.
Everybody's afraid of these crane shots. Oh, just a spider.
Get inside!
Come on, you'll catch your death of cold. I mean it.
Yeah.
This is Sheriff Cagle speaking. How's that call to the Capitol coming? Well, hurry it up. We want action here.
Get off the street!
I mean it. You're gonna get it.
Hello. Sheriff Cagle.
Here's that case of beer, sir.
Hello.
Get off the streets!
There.
There. Saved the town pretty much all by myself.
Hello.
It's a liquor store.
Operator, I've been cut off.
By the bartender more times than you can count.
Okay, sister.
That was Mother Teresa.
Well, that's that. The long distance lines are down.
I got my motorcycle out back.
He needs a longer
take you to get to
tie.
Springdale?
Maybe an hour, maybe less.
Longer if I
Go
die.
ahead. Hey, get the governor on the phone. Tell him we've got to have troops from Fort Brown. Also flamethrowers and artillery. Tell him we need DDT.
No good. Stuff just stunned it.
All right, Dave, on your way. Wait,
Dave's
Dave.
a good friend.
Hey, the spider's going to get his mail. That's all he wanted.
Well, you know.
You know, that spider's really neat, but there's something really interesting on that wall over there.
Are they looking at?
Go ahead.
You guys want anything? Okay, I'll just go then.
Well, he's a deputy sickle.
That spider did take the mail. Oh, now they'll never get their swimsuit issues.
Oh, man. They could have waited till I got to the hotel.
Tonight's episode, we are gathered here today to die.
Huh?
Oh, we don't need to see this.
Oh,
Damien.
Oh,
Damien.
please. Did you just hear a kid crying?
Who's the other
Still too
guy?
soon for the troops to be here.
I know. I thought they might fly a few men in with whirlybirds.
I'll give them time.
Whirlybirds.
Hey, isn't that Jake?
Aren't you the fat man?
Wait a minute, Jake.
Hey, Jake.
Where to, Jake?
I'm evacuating. That darn monster run me out of house and home.
Which way was it heading?
Toward Maple Street. I've had it.
You know, if Jake's had it, it really is bad.
And how?
Makes you think.
Yep.
Well, now, here on Grover's Corner, we just love the folks on Maple Street.
Just right now.
No, the Clams Casino is overcooked again.
You know, he's stressed out a bit. Look how gray he's got.
Getting old.
I love this. Ding dong, Avon calling.
She anticipated that a little. I come in.
Hey, get off my lawn. I just laid sod there.
Well, I guess I'm a bachelor again.
Oh, that's not very smart.
Well, I guess I can play the field again. I wonder if Betty's home.
It's the Spider March. Boy, it's tough getting around town without a car.
The spider's made of liquid metal.
Spider, 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 spider.
Industrial Light and Magic, you've done it again.
Hey, I think I lost him.
Spider, 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 spider.
He's pulling a Rockford on him.
The spider is an The spider's coming to town. That's good thinking. Get out of your car and crouch.
Wait for the marching band. It's on its way.
Spider, spider. I'll have to remember this spot for camping. It's really nice. Water, good drainage.
Hey, look, it's the Munsters' house, 1313 Mockingbird Lane.
Hello.
Jeepers, what time is it? Oh no, I gotta hurry. I'm gonna miss she's the sheriff.
Oh, for crying out. When I come home from work, I like a clean house. Is that too much to ask?
I've got bugs. You'll be all right, Helen. It's gone away. Help you be here soon. Now take it easy.
I can't take it. Squalling babies, squalling women. It's Cannery Row. Hello, Charles Schwab. Put everything in DDT.
Sheriff? Any news from Springdale yet?
Not a word.
Well, sun's up over the yard arm. I've started drinking.
Kingman says the spider's headed south along the old Higgins Road.
Hey, they brought in Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
At least the town safe.
Spider's either missing or he's dead.
Well, you gotta admire his workmanship, you know.
Mike, will you help me look for it?
Yeah, okay.
Come on, Mike.
Hey, Mike,
Hey,
nice
Mike.
legs.
It's Carol. Oh.
This isn't getting us anywhere. Why don't I buy you another bracelet?
Yeah, why don't I buy you a new dad?
Besides, I'm broke.
You can't get much of a dad if you're broke.
Well, when was the last time you remember having it?
Well, it was just before I fell in the web. I was up there, and then I stumbled. If I dropped it then, it should be around here somewhere.
You see, it's all part of the second plot point that should be coming up any minute now. What page of the script are we on?
Mike.
Find it?
No, but there's an opening down here.
Oh, cool. We'll fill out an application.
Do you think it could have fallen through?
You're asking him to think?
Hey, it looks like there's another cave down there. Maybe we can get into it through this opening over here. Come on.
It's all part of the super keen adventure we're having, just like the Goonies.
Wow, there must be hundreds of these caves down here.
Just like the Carlsbad Caverns, you can buy this shot in the gift shop.
Hey, here's an idea. Let's break our legs and get hopelessly lost.
Look for my bracelet.
Oh, I am looking.
Maybe the bracelet's the down landed by a scary thing.
So how long are they supposed to stand here? So.
Here it is.
No.
Oh.
I guess you're happy now, huh?
Oh, I am, no kidding.
Good, then I guess we can go home. Let's see, which way?
That one.
Okay.
No,
Only
that
this
way.
time, let me keep this thing for you till we get out, okay?
You know, every couple should go through this before married.
Yeah, kind of like Marriage Encounter, isn't it? On the sidewalk again. 30 minutes or less, huh? I don't think so.
Hey, buddy. Buddy.
This guy isn't too subtle. Most people put their mattress in the van, you know?
So I left for Frisco with my bug and a pound of high-grade weed.
Talk. All right, talk. Come on, tell us where it is. Does this hurt? Yeah, this is what your friend did to my friend. Wait, I made a deal with the DA!
Oh, you hurt my pretty spider. I called her Dolores.
Gotta nip it in the bud.
You sure did.
Well, help ought to be here soon now.
Snap, Crackle, check on it.
We need more hats.
Sheriff Cagle again, sister. How soon before those long-distance lines to Springdale are going to get fixed? Another 2 hours, maybe.
That's surprising with a bunch of nuns working on it.
Okay, sister. Keep working on it.
The nuns are working on the phone lines?
Go figure.
Open the door, will you, Simpson?
Yeah, whoever you are. Who is he?
I want the deposit on this old guy.
What is it? Mortimer Snerd!
Oh, no!
He's
Steve.
looked better.
Where did you find him?
It's corner Maple and Horton. He never got to Springdale for help.
That puts us right back where we started.
And all we've got to do is sit right here and wait for that thing to come back and finish us all off.
Nice read, buddy.
I'm all in favor of sealing off that cave some time ago while the monster was still in it. Wasn't I, Kingman?
You can do it right now.
Here's someone who can help you.
It went back to the cave.
It's Walter
Yes, sir, I've
Brennan.
seen it.
The thing to do is to get lumber out there and board that entrance up tight.
Hey, who are you?
Any better ideas?
You're the road foreman, aren't you, Mr. Haskell?
I am.
Do you have enough dynamite to blow up the cave entrance?
I can blow up half that hill if you want me to.
That's okay. He's
Okay,
ambitious,
Sam, go
folks.
ahead and get the stuff. We'll meet you at your place.
Right.
Simpson, you've been sworn in. Take care of the office for me till I get back.
Right.
And call the coroner. The rest of you boys come with us.
Snap, crackle, we're going to Al's happy hour.
I love a parade.
Who do I say I am?
No.
I'm...
Sheriff's office, Simpson speaking.
Oh, I thought that
Hello,
was
Mr.
his
Simpson.
name.
This is Joe, Mike's friend. Remember me?
Oh, yes, Joe. What's the trouble?
I'm reading Red Book and,
I better tell the sheriff.
Well, he's not here now. Maybe you'd better tell me. What is it, Joe?
Well, it's about my heap. Somebody mooched it off of me today to go for
somebody
a ride.
stole your mom?
And it isn't back yet.
What?
After what that spider did this afternoon, well, I was just wondering if...
Well, it's a good idea to check. What's the boy's name?
Well, it was Mike and Carol Flynn. Did they get back yet?
That's a strange name for a boy.
At least I haven't seen them. Did they say where they might be heading?
No, sir.
Thank you, Joe. I'll look into it.
Thank you. You have provided us with the second plot point and the third act.
Oh, better get Bert I. Gordon on the phone and get those crappy special effects ready.
Hello?
Mrs. Flynn, this is Mike Simpson's father.
See, the big trick is to not get any on the edges.
Hey, Joe, what are creeple people?
Oh, creeple people are these really wacky, creepy people that use pencils and stuff to make their bodies, and then you bring it to school. It's pretty neat. Oh, hi, everybody. I was just teaching the bots how to make creepy crawlers. I found my old set, and this batch is just about ready to smell. Crow, check it out.
Mmm, that's good goop.
Here, I'll be the judge of that. Let's see, move over. Oh, it kind of smells like hot plastisol with traces of calcium zinc, the FDA-approved stabilizer. Now, how's this different than, say, Incredible Edibles?
Well, Incredible Edibles were the ones you could eat, so I would probably say they were both non-toxic.
Non-toxic?
Yeah, non-toxic was what they call things when they're toys, but you can eat them and it won't hurt you. There was Crayola crayons and plastic goop and Play-Doh and just about all of the breakfast cereals now that I think about it. But anyway, the real thing that was dangerous about this toy was the aluminum plates that would heat up into excess of 300 degrees.
Well, didn't you little kids back on Earth get burned?
Yeah, I'll say we got burnt. We got burnt all the time. It was just part of what went with the territory when you got to make your own cool plastic toys. We had a saying when I grew up, learn with a creepy crawler maker, burn with a creepy crawler maker.
Well, what happened? I mean, why can't kids today play with the Thing Maker or all the neat accessories here, like the creepy crawlers, or the Fun Flowers, or the Fright Factory, or the Picados, or the Fright Men, or the Mini Dragons, or the Eeks?
I'll tell you why. Because some little kids wrecked it for everybody. They'd get burnt and go screaming upstairs to their mammies. The moms would call the FDA. The FDA would call the manufacturer. And before you could say it's Mattel, it's Swell, the great goop factories of Taiwan were shut down forever.
You know, I was just reading something about that the other day. There were lots of really fun toys hauled off the market in the 60s because kids were careless.
I'll say the Susie Homemaker oven and the Whammo Air Blaster. Lawn darts and creepy crawlers and the Vertibird. It goes on like that.
Poor dumb kids, they never even knew.
Well, I don't know if we can really blame the kids, Crow. You see, I really think that this society is basically just still crawling out of the slime, or goop, as we should say. I think the real responsibility lies with the toy designer of tomorrow.
How's that, Joel?
Well, the toy designer of tomorrow's responsibility is to design action-packed, intensely interesting, and affordable toys that are safe, soft, and colorful. Good night.
And may God bless.
Oh, we're coming out of the game thing now.
That was neat. Yeah, it certainly was a neat game thing we used. Ooh, boy.
What did I tell you? There have been people through here
Jack
before.
Weston! Or Orange.
George Weston. Lost.
Hello, I'm George West.
1902.
Rowdy.
Starved to death. I'm getting awfully worried, Mike.
Me too, Carol.
Why did I ever have to bring you down here? It's all Mike.
All you do is bring me down, babe.
Don't let it bring you down. It's only castles
I
burning.
suppose your mother's thinking.
Well, they wouldn't tell her. She's in the hospital having a baby.
What about your dad?
What?
Dad, we're still trying to find out who he is.
Pretty good, Joe. I think he can take it.
My mother can't. Not after what happened to my father.
Don't make yourself feel bad, Carol.
I can do that for you.
Don't you eat it, Ben?
You know, all of a sudden I feel hungry.
Me
Not
too.
for Spider.
I just remembered I've got a candy bar with me.
What are you gonna have?
It's a Clark bar. Oh, it must have gotten warm in your pocket. It is good food, however.
Hey, did you just make a yummy noise? Oh, this always happens at dinner. Have your little friend go home now, will ya?
Convoy with Chris Christopherson and Ollie McGraw. Up next is Kenny Rogers in the six-pack.
Good movie.
We are the men of Texaco, the star.
All right, you men, make it snappy. Let's get that gear off that truck.
Break out the little cocktail weenies.
Now just stay out here and bark out belligerent fat-assed orders.
Good, good. Keep it coming.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, come on, Pops. Is that all you can carry? Take two next time.
Yeah, a case of Chevas. Good boy, good boy.
Carol always lets me know when she isn't coming home. Always. But today, I don't know, she just wasn't herself. She attached too much importance to that bracelet. Oh, I hope she and Mike haven't gone back to that cave.
Shut up!
Carol, do you see? This is the place where we got lost. Now I know the way. It's through there.
But the spider, Mike.
If we stay here, it'll find us. Come on, let's run.
Let's find a place where we're safe from these process shots.
There's the hole we fell through. We haven't got far to go now. I'll climb up through the web.
Hey, I saw this in Beastmaster about 60 times on cable.
Right after Roadhouse.
Oh, good movies.
Come on.
I'm stuck.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Hey, Mo, I'm stuck.
That sounds like my grandma in the morning.
Let's get that extra dynamite out of here.
Extra?
Well, that'll be the end of our spider's nest, eh, Kingman?
Spider.
That's what you said last time.
Now, this time it's for sure. It's gotta die. No living organism can survive for long once its food supply is cut off.
We'll be ready to blow her up in a couple seconds.
Well, let her blow when you're ready.
Well, surely they'll see our car at the entrance.
I don't think so.
I call you, man. I don't want anyone hurt.
Except for the kids in the cave. Can't see.
Can't you carry more than a hammer?
And then when Carol was 3, well,
Shut up! Would you shut up?
Isn't that Joe's car over there?
Oh, yes, it is.
Why, yes.
It's my car now.
kids.
You know, it just dawns on me. I wonder if anyone is in that cave. Maybe we should have
You
checked.
sealed them up. You're going to have to open that cave and get them out.
Now, don't get excited. We're going to do everything for them we can. How do we go about it, Haskell?
Open up the cave again? That's easy to say, Sheriff, but it's going to take some doing. Well, we blew up tons of earth and rock over that opening. Brought half the hillside down.
This
Well,
guy
we
must
better
be
start clearing
Bert
it away.
Gordon's nephew or something.
Big days,
What a
maybe a
delivery.
week even.
Well, there isn't that much time. If the spider doesn't get them, the bad air will.
Well, then we better get going. The sooner the better. You've got a car. Go into town and get them to send out a bulldozer.
And some sandwiches.
Whoever you are.
See that flat shelf a little higher up the mountain? Suppose we dug straight down from there.
How about it, Haskell?
Looks good to me. Let's get those ropes, picks, and shovels out of that truck. Here's where we go to work.
Who is that guy? He stinks like mummy meat.
First they want us to close the cave, then they want us to open the cave.
What's your problem?
You don't want to look at it like that, Mrs. Flynn. You've got to remember that cave is a big place, and those kids have a lot of sense. They'll find places where the spider can't get at them.
If we do dig our way in, what's to keep it from getting at us?
I don't know. What do you say, Kingman?
We gotta have some kind of an effective weapon against it, that's obvious. That power line across the hills.
Which one? Oh, that one?
We could bring a cable over from there.
What for?
Get better
Let's see if we can
reception.
electrocute the beast.
Big, sweaty men working long hours to get the job done. Desperately in need of aqua velva.
Quarter mile of insulated copper cable this side of Springdale.
Check in my
Right by
trunk.
the express office. Seems to me I saw a lot of that stuff in there.
You want to go for it in the truck, Simpson?
Yeah.
Kinky.
Don't waste
Go
any
for it in
time
the
getting
truck.
it back.
How's it coming?
Not bad, but we have plenty to go.
Stay off the moors.
Hey.
What the?
That belong to the drummer and Def Leppard?
Hey, did the earth move for you, honey? That was great.
Feeling a little rocky this morning.
I really got stoned last night.
Wow.
Carol? Carol!
Oh, I feel so dirty.
Where is it?
Looks like the wall concert got out of hand.
Let's go. Can you make it?
I'll be all right.
Wait, you got your bracelet? Would you forget the darn bracelet?
But I need my bracelet.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah, got this dynamite from the coyote. Hope it doesn't roll back up on me.
Now, watch the old walrus move now.
Is this the place we came in?
I'm sure it was.
Not anymore.
It blew up the opening.
What do we do?
Panic.
What was that?
Oh, some blasted thing.
Sounds like blasting. But they know we're in here. I bet they're trying to get us out. Help! 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 They can't hear us. Maybe if we get closer to where they're working.
Smart.
Gee, we got one deer leg. We're gonna use it everywhere. You have to be heard, understood, and pleasing. Use plenty of lip and tongue action.
Help!
Louder.
We're down here!
Chad, I hear someone.
Calvin Klein, Jesus.
Mike! Carol, we hear you!
But we don't care.
It's Kingman. They've heard us.
I hear you too.
If it's not one thing, it's another in this crazy cave. Woo!
Oh, look, I got a walleye, a couple of northerns, big lunkers here.
Now, this is the power line foreman, Kingman. He's going to help us when the cable gets here. I thought you'd be the one to brief him on what
I'll
we're doing.
pants him, but I won't brief
My
him.
idea is to tie into that power line, take a couple of electrodes into the cave, get the spider between them, and turn on the juice.
We want to create an electric arc, you see, so it jumps through its body like a bolt of lightning.
You think it'll work?
It could. How about electrodes?
Simpson's bringing them. Have you got tools and rubber gloves?
In my Jeep. All we need is the cable, and I'm ready to go.
That could be Simpson now.
I think the restrooms are over here, honey. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a wonderland of enchantment and bemusement.
Ledge. If we can get out far enough on it, the spider can't follow us.
Well, come on, it's his house. I'm sure he knows his way around.
Don't be scared. Just
Seems
hold
like
on.
kind of a tenuous place to walk.
Don't trip. Don't trip.
Noonan.
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 Don't trip.
Noonan.
Don't trip. Boo.
Noonan, Noonan, Noonan.
Boo.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Boo.
Don't drop.
Trip. Don't trip. Don't. They're way up there. It's either an ice cream castle or the biggest pipe organ ever.
Scenic pipe organ rock.
We did that.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Hey, save it.
Not the time.
Where are they? Oh.
Boy, he's gonna need a new language club jacket.
Mike,
Yeah, what?
there's nothing to walk on over here.
I knew that.
We can't get back.
Give me that pick.
Now, go do that Don Henley video and get out of here.
Does that sound hollow or am I crazy?
Yes and yes.
We broke through. You hear me? We broke through.
Send down the old man.
All night long, plaque works on your teeth, eroding the cavity. Crest, crest.
Thank you, Yukon Cornelius.
How are they doing down there? Is Carol all
We're
right?
going down after them now, Mrs. Flynn. It may take a little while before we find them, but we'll send up news as fast as we can.
So shut up.
As soon as I get down there, pass along the cable and electrodes. Keep it coming. See that I have plenty of slack. No telling how much I'll need once I'm below.
Everyone needs
Don't go
slack.
down yet. Wait for the equipment.
You wait for the equipment. See you below.
It's Bio Teacher on the go, wearing his Farrah action slacks.
The rest of you men follow that equipment.
Come on, Eb. Okay, Mr. Douglas.
Carol! Mike!
You didn't clean up your rooms like your mother's asked you to. You too. You too.
Carol! Mike!
Hey, Carol, it's them.
Not them. Not the big ants.
They're coming for us. What did I tell you? Hey, we're in here. Help! Help!
Help? They're asking for seaweed?
I don't understand.
Why don't we split up?
All right. You men stay here.
Sheriff, better go armed.
Yeah, let's have my rifle.
I'll take Lucille. Come on, honey, we got some dancing to do.
I'm Neptune, god of the ocean.
Mike! Carol, look.
Ah, mind if I hang out? Little spider joke.
Very well.
Sheriff, this way.
What's he got, a candelabra there?
Thank God for long extension cords.
Somebody shaved his butt.
Like a monkey. Your existential is on the precipice, man.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
Now what?
There's a rubber glove. Put it on.
We're gonna make you do dishes.
Here we go. Tell him to hook us up.
Okay. Okay.
Okay!
Okay!
Whoa.
Hey, Professor, does this count as a lab?
Early tanning beds.
Oh, this'll cure his depression, you see. Yeah. Ooh.
Turn off the juice.
Hold it! Give it all you got! More juice!
Got a cigarette, Carol?
Let's get the kids off the ledge.
I left Dave up there to seal the entrance. Oh, no!
Oh, Sheriff, where's Carol? Where is she?
She's all right, Mrs. Flynn. We had a little trouble getting the kids off a narrow ledge they were trying
Had to use hooks.
Excuse me.
Melvin, send down a body bag. Make sure there's room for a bracelet.
Carl. I'm awfully sorry. I didn't mean to scare you this way. Honestly, I couldn't help it.
Flynn. Mike, you're all right?
I'm okay. Guess I was a lot of trouble to you, wasn't I, Dad?
Come on, son.
I've enlisted you in the Army.
He's a dad. It's like Moliere.
Go on up. Well, it's all right. Everything's out of the cavern. I checked.
Oh, yeah, you checked last time, too, Dickweed. Don't you remember?
Yeah, thanks, Jake.
And the fat man?
Good night, Sheriff.
Night, Haskell. Thanks for everything. Sure took you long enough down there.
I was checking up.
Anything left behind?
Nothing but a dead spider.
Yeah, this time he's going to stay dead. Dead and buried.
Let's say at least until some egghead comes along and
Wait,
digs it up
we're waiting
again.
for Carol's mom. She's still down there. What are you doing? Oh, no. Oops. Too late for her.
When in New Mexico, visit Carlsbad Caves. No bombs, we promise.
Oh, that's rich, huh?
We got
What a
it out
fun
of
show.
here.
Oh, I love stuff like that.
Or is it?
I don't know.
Okay, my little clackety-clack pals, you ready to do your homework?
Oh, sister, can I go first, please? Sister.
Okay.
Joel, please, can I go first?
I
Can
hear
go
you,
first? Can I go
buddy.
first?
Any objections, Crow?
Nothing.
Okay.
Go. Oh, sure, Servo. By
Go
all
ahead.
means, take your time.
Yeah, give it a shot, Tom.
Okay, thank you. My assignment was to trace the major themes apparent in the films of Helmer Bert I. Gordon. Gordon's films have a number of dominant themes. First, he tends to glue dinosaur spines on poor, unsuspecting iguanas and chameleons, as demonstrated here by the pert and plucky Gypsy. Gypsy? See that?
Hey, nice. Yeah. All right.
Very good.
job. Yeah.
Nice job. Thank you, Gypsy.
Nice idea using the visual
Are you
aid.
listening to me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Another theme in Mr. Gordon's films is the scientist who creates something, lets it get out of control, and then won't have anything to do with his hideous perversion until it's too late. Gordon also enjoyed using veteran character actor Russ Bender and the lilting music of Albert Glasser. The end.
Very good
Thank
job.
you.
And
Thank
you get
you.
a delicious, fleshy ram chip. And Gypsy for being his assistant. Okay, Crow, you ready?
What? Yeah. Yes.
Okay, you want
This
to give
should
it a
be good.
shot? You're on the floor.
Okay. My topic was the autobiography of Bert I. Goran. Bert I. Goran.
Gordon.
What?
Bert I. Gordon with a D.
I said that. Okay. Hey, shut up, Servo. Okay. Bert I. Gordon was born September 24, 1922 in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Not surprisingly, Orson Welles was born in Kenosha only 8 years before, which explains the stark similarities between their films.
Well,
Take, for example, The Magnificent Ambersons and its stylistic carbon copy, The Attack of the Puppet People. And of course, it's no secret that there was a giant spider in the first reel of Attack of the Citizen Kane, the original title of the film, which was shamelessly cut by the studio while Welles vacationed in Malta with his friend, guess who, Bert I. Gordon. Compare Touch of Evil with Empire of the Ant. Compare The Trial to a Kafka as Peter Graves in Beginning of the End.
Hey,
compare
Tom Servo, who did his lesson, to Crow, who gets a black spot on his forehead for not doing his homework and deconstructing the director's guide and making the rest up. Now, we got to read a letter here, okay?
Can I?
I can do it.
No, Tom's going to read it. Okay. Put this up on Still Store.
All right, put it down here.
Let's give it a shot.
This is cool. Dear MST3K, my brother and I think your show is very funny. Thank you. We wish your show would last longer. Thank you. It's long enough. Oh, look at these pictures here. It says Crow, sorry I drew you like Big Bird. Tom, sorry I drew you like Frosty the Snowman. Joel, I'm sorry I drew you like Ernie.
Oh, that's okay.
That's from Nick E. and Alex E. And as a P.S., don't you wish you had some women?
Don't you wish we had some women?
What are those?
Well, yeah.
Sure. Don't we all?
Yeah, anyway. Now it's time to read the address.
I can do that. I'll read that. I can do that.
And you know who's going to do it is Gypsy's
Hey, all right, Gypsy.
Go
You
ahead.
have got
Come
to
on.
be kidding me.
Put it on the
Take
screen.
it home, Gypsy.
Tough luck, Crow.
Send your letter to
Mystery. Mystery.
Send your letter to
Mystery. Mystery. Science.
Yay!
Hey, good job, Gypsy. Good job, girl.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, that was really good.
That's
Good effort, girl.
What do you
What a
think,
bunch of
sir?
kiss-ups.
Oh, sorry, Clam Dog. You'll have to excuse me. Frank's eaten all the buttons off the cheese phone, including some of the parts that weren't edible. He's got enough salt and enzymes in him right now to kill a mule deer. Gary Mule Deer. Frank, do you think you can hit the console? I've prepared a little injection for you. Frank, no, not on the console! Oh, my God! Oh, jeez. Oh, I guess I'm going to need some sawdust now.
I said, mister, I said, this isn't your seat. You see, I've been sitting here a whole lot longer than you seem to think I have. And I think that